So, top of the morning to you, kids. How's it going? Welcome to it. New Living Mornings, newlivingnow.com. The downward spiral to the weekend has begun. Thank you for joining us here this morning. My name is Chris Carson. I'm a local real estate agent here in Northeast Wisconsin in the Fox Cities.
I'm Carrie Bedore. I'm a marketing professional.
And I am Tommy Clifford, and I'm the tech guy here at the show. Good morning, kids. Good morning.
Tommy's full of piss and vinegar today.
Oh,
Just all about arguing.
gracious.
And so is Chris.
We're all about arguing about
They both
stuff
are.
today.
They both are.
No arguing.
I did not
No
want
arguing.
to argue
No
about
arguing.
anything. Okay,
We're done arguing. We're done arguing. McDonald's
This
has
is
the best
fun.
fries, and that's it. Anyone
This has been fun.
anybody who wants to fight me on the McDonald's fry thing we'll meet by the
dude.
bike racks.
I can't fight you on that one because I totally agree.
There you go.
What?
I totally
The
agree.
fries?
Yeah, McDonald's fries are the best fries.
Only when they're fresh.
Oh, agreed.
Fresh,
Fresh
yes.
McDonald's
Yes.
fries. Bag fries. While you're on your way home, you got to take a couple.
But Culver's is close.
I love
Oh.
Culver's
I
fries.
love
The crinkle.
Also fresh, yes, the crinkled part.
Because it gets more like ketchup and stuff in it when you
Tartar sauce. Their tartar sauce.
Oh, that's right, tartar sauce.
Their
I-
tartar sauce is the best tartar sauce.
I like tartar sauce with fries.
I'm looking at a light. You guys keep talking.
We got a light. We got a light issue. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
I know.
You got to be able to see Carrie. We got to be able to see Carrie.
You're looking into the light. And all
Look
these-
into the light. Look into the light.
That's funny. We made some rearrangements.
There we go.
here.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right. You turn that bright light down on your computer.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
That would be great. Thank you
Yes.
very much. All right. Welcome to the show again. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us here this morning. If you're catching the live version or if you're checking out that replay later on in the day as you're getting ready to sack out for the night, you're scrolling through and you're watching a little bit of what we got going on. That's awesome. Thank you so very much. Just throw a like or a comment below and let us know that you were here. We would absolutely appreciate it. Show number 95.
Woo!
Wow. 95 in a
95
row.
shows.
That's pretty amazing.
I was thinking about it last night sitting at the house. How many times, Carrie, have we we've had lots of like tech issues over
Like
our...
90.
No.
Yeah,
episodes
like
of
trying
Now
to
who's
count
going to
the
jinx it? Now who's going to
shows.
jinx it?
What's that?
Now who's going to jinx it?
No, you fixed it.
Yeah.
No. But we weren't going to bring it up before the show because don't jinx it.
Yeah, but now we're in it. So now it's rolling. So we're just whatever's happening, it's happening now. So but I was thinking about that number and how many of those shows were actually decent shows and how many of them we were having complete
decent. They're all
meltdowns
decent in my heart.
behind the camera. It was
Yeah,
like,
but
oh my God.
we fake it pretty well.
We do sometimes. Then there's other times where not so much. But off and running here, yeah, number 95. That's pretty crazy to think that we've got that many under our belt. But I don't know. I guess I'm proud of it. We're having fun.
As you
That's
should
fine.
be. As you should be very proud. Proud of it.
What's the average? Like eight shows and people tap out.
I don't know. You're the marketing.
I'm-
Is that
It's 7 or 8. Is
it?
yeah. The average.
Really?
Yeah. So
Man, we are so above average.
we are so above average.
We are rock stars. Go us.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, we got lots of things to talk about. I know you guys are itching it. He needs to talk about the Diddy stuff, right? I feel like
Do we want to go there? It's
feel-
so bad. It's just
Oh,
horrific.
well, it's topical. It's going on right now. So I mean, a little mention is not gonna hurt anything.
I know more about Diddy today than I did earlier. I feel like there's a plan worse.
There,
Right,
you were
it's-
trying.
it's-
Just keep
I
rolling.
just
You
was
don't
trying.
have to. You don't got to do that every time you talk. Here.
this is the
It
gift that
doesn't
keeps
have
on
to be.
giving. It's just there's more information coming out, and I'm just horrified that there were so many people that looked up to this guy and looked up to, he's going to help me, he's going to help my career. He didn't help anybody. He didn't help anybody's career, and there's going to be a huge domino effect, in my opinion, of people who have gone to these parties, bragged about going to these parties. There's a certain group of people, 50 Cent's one of them, Cat Williams another one, who said, hey, watch out for this guy, stay away from this guy, and everybody thought they were way off base. Now they're the ones who's laughing, because now, I mean, when you start being tied, potentially being tied to, Tupac Shakur and Biggie and having some involvement in that, this isn't good. This isn't good at all.
See, he's off and running. He's off and running on this one. passionate about this little thing. So we'll talk. We'll give you another second.
No problem. No problem.
Let's jump into some birthdays here.
Oh, birthdays. Yum.
Let's get
Yum.
through that. Did you say yum?
I did. Because I like birthday cake.
I was gonna
Oh.
say it's got to be birthday cake.
All right.
I'm like,
What's
That's
your
a
favorite-
weird
what's your
response.
favorite-
Happy birthday, yum.
What's your favorite birthday cake?
birthday cake.
Oh my God.
I know, but like
Any kind of-
funfetti. I love
Yeah,
funfetti.
isn't
birthday
that like birthday cake?
That is birthday cake. Yes.
Yeah.
funfetti
Yeah.
ice cream
Qualifies.
with the funfetti
If you're
icing.
having a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Today's one of those
Yum.
days where there's a few people, a few famous folks out there celebrating today, like Will, 55.
Oh,
Fresh
Will
Prince.
Smith. Yeah. That guy, Teddy Swims, 31. Big fan of his music.
yeah, I like him
You
too.
guys know who, Tommy, do you know who that guy is?
No idea.
He has such a sultry, like a big sultry voice.
Yeah. Gravelly. And yeah, he's
That
he's,
raspy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I dig his stuff. Tommy, you
Same.
got to check it out. He's got some good tune issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
I
I
will.
think he's out of Minnesota. I think he's
I'll
from-
add it to my
maybe,
playlist,
I'm
my
not sure.
regular rotation.
You will not be disappointed that I promise you.
Good.
Mark Hamill, 72.
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Aw.
Love Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Guy's aging. He's actually he's an older fella, but he's actually he's rough shape, but he's aging well, I think. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but this is kind of cool. Catherine Zeta-Jones,
I think-
54.
I think she's so
Nice.
pretty.
54 years old. Guess who else's birthday it is today?
Who's?
Her husband's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And there was actually another birthday not long ago where it was a husband and wife,
There was.
and they had the birthday in the
I
Who's
same
her,
can't
who's her
remember who it was.
husband?
Michael
Michael
Douglas.
Douglas.
Oh, Michael Douglas. That's right. That's right. I had a little brain lapse there. Michael
What's your
Douglas.
favorite Catherine Zeta-Jones movie?
Oh, let's get through this. Michael Douglas, 79. Scottie Pippen, 58. Happy birthday. If it isn't each yours, thanks for spending a little bit of it with us here today on the show. National days. Yeah, there's this one. Open the Magic Day.
Open the Magic.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that is.
I don't either.
I feel like it's when you get your letter from Hogwarts.
That's exactly it. That's
Magic
when
the
they
Gathering. I've
when
heard
they
like Magic the
invite-
Gathering. Is this like a board game? Like
Yes.
a-
Oh, my kids
Oh.
are really into Magic the Gathering. They're really nerdy.
Really?
Yeah. Super into it. Like they that place next door that just opened the card shop.
Mm-hmm.
They have a sign out front that says Magic the Gathering. I was gonna go take a selfie there.
Oh,
Just- Like bought a $700 card.
wow.
Your kid did?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it either.
What? Oh my God! National Daughters Day as well. So if you got
Oh,
the
love my
daughters,
No,
Tommy,
Nice. Got a couple of those.
I'm just a daughter.
and you were telling us a little bit of something, maybe a special daddy-daughter moment. Well,
I do.
jumping into the second quesadilla day.
Oh, love me a good
Who
quesadilla.
doesn't love quesadillas?
That's my favorite. That's my go-to.
I think that's one of those foods that everybody's got to love a quesadilla. There's nothing about a quesadilla that you can hate, right?
Oh, and you get it made exactly the way you want.
No, love them. Those are
Willie Beeman's their quesadillas are awesome because they stuff them with jalapenos.
Oh, so you like it with a little bit of feedback, a little bit of kick.
Not normally, but theirs is really good.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm down.
Okay.
I mean, you can put anything on a quesadilla.
Oh yeah.
You can make a dessert quesadilla.
I make
if you
peanut
want.
butter and jelly ones. I'll just
For
make
real?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make a PB and J. Just roll it up. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, then I don't know if that qualifies as a quesadilla. Then, if you're rolling it up and are you putting it? Are you pan frying it? So it's hot. Am I wrong
I
here?
can't even.
Am I wrong here?
I'm gonna be silent. I can't say anything without being negative. I'm
Am-
just gonna. Not say
What
a
are
word.
you talking about? Well, is it a quesadilla or is it a roll up?
Oh, what's the difference?
Well, a quesadilla is flat and it's put on a thing and it's hot and it's crispy. Are you doing that with yours? Or are you just taking a tortilla,
frying 'em?
slapping stuff in it and
I'm
rolling
not
it up?
frying it.
oh,
I'm not frying it. But we always call it a roll up quesadilla. That's what we call it.
I get it.
Yeah, whatever.
It's yummy though. But
Lobster tail. Lobster day.
I love
Oh.
lobster.
Mm.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Oh,
Lobster rolls.
SAP.
Lobster rolls.
Wednesday's
Yeah.
lobster mac and cheese day at SAP.
Is today Wednesday?
Wait, what?
It is.
Lobster
You know
mac
the
and-
menu, really? You know the menu?
I don't know.
You know the
menu.
specials?
I just know that Wednesday's lobster mac and cheese day, which is
Mm.
fantastic.
That sounds
I'd be
really
down with
good.
that. Sounds fantastic.
Mm.
A few days there for you. So, there's a couple days for you. Those daughters. Let's talk about your daughter. Your
Oh my
special little
gosh,
moment.
I got asked. She was so sweet yesterday. She asked me if I would walk her on the field because she got asked to be part of homecoming court.
Mhm.
So
For
beautiful
what
Emma
school?
for Appleton West.
Appleton West.
So I'm gonna on Friday night. I had to clear my schedule. I had to call all my appointments off and say I'm going to be with you, sweetheart, and walk you on the field. So it'll be kind of cool. Never
That'd
done
be
that
very
before.
cool.
I have no idea what to expect or what to do. I've been studying YouTube videos on how to do it, and I don't know. I'm gonna
Just
ruin
getting on the field.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, on the football field. Never been on a football field before, have you? Last time I was here was the water boy. Am I supposed to bring water on this thing?
So that's kind of a neat thing for her. She's
That is
just,
cool.
That's awesome.
She's really glowing and just got her high school senior pictures taken.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Went to Lincoln Elementary, back to her alma mater to get some pictures taken there, and it was really fun.
that's
Very
awesome.
cool. Very cool.
That's fun.
Congrats, Dad.
Thank you.
Super proud moment. Be sure to share with everybody, and we know you will.
I will.
News and events. You want to jump into that there?
Yeah,
Care Bear.
let's do it.
What do we got?
So big news with yesterday with Brett Favre announcing that he has Parkinson's
I
disease.
saw that.
I just was immediately sad.
right.
I don't know. I see Favre and it's just I feel like I know him. I feel like when he sees me, he should know who I am too. But
Well, he does.
I don't think he does.
He
But
does.
I just that sucks.
Well, it stinks getting notification that the end of the roadmap's here. And this is what you're going to be in for. Because when you look up, what, Parkinson's patients are in for, it's quite a road.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you just don't think, when you think of Brett Favre, you don't think of those symptoms.
You think
and
of the
that.
guy that never missed a game for how many games? 400 games.
He played the game.
lot.
Didn't the day his father died or the day
Oh.
after his father passed away, he played that game?
Yeah.
I mean, he
It's one of
was
the best games he ever played.
Yeah.
right. I mean, what a lumberjack. He was there. He showed up every day, every game. Bam.
Did you just call him a lumberjack?
I did.
Were you saying that because of weird flannel
I was
shirt?
just gonna say that. I wanted to say that. It was the flannel that brought it out.
I don't know if there was reason flannel, but I just think of someone who's dependable, just
Yeah.
there day in, day out.
Yeah. It's sad. It is absolutely sad. But at the same time, now I got to be the other guy.
Oh gosh.
I got it. Well, I mean,
He played for the Vikings. He left.
No.
did he get the diagnosis yesterday? And is that why he's sharing it, or was he sharing it yesterday to
Oh, you want to
offset?
be you're sucking the fun out of this.
Well,
Can't
it
he have his
wasn't
moment?
me. It was
Fun.
actually Brett who took the $1 million from welfare and didn't give it back. So that's why he was sitting there.
No. You're right. There's a little bit of the shine. is off the
so
chrome.
there's that. He
I
did
know.
defraud welfare by $1 million.
Yeah, he
So
didn't do the
there's
public
that,
speaking.
and that's why he was there in front of them speaking. So to bring it up then, it's kind of like, well, I feel like you
They went
handle
for the
that
sympathy
business
card.
separately, and then that should have been.
Right.
You shouldn't have put those two together.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree at all.
That's my only thing. It sucks. Got a post up on the Facebook page. If you scroll back down, just a couple posts, you'll see the post and get you all the news on it. I've also got a link to the Parkinson's website, so you can learn a little bit about that, and a link to the charitable side of things, if that's something that is something that you want to throw a little money at. And it was actually kind of cool. I did a little research. There's a site out there that goes through charities and gives you a breakdown on how good of a charity it actually is, how much money out of
It
every
is really
dollar.
disheartening to look at how much money given to some charities and how much money actually hits the road.
Right, but the Parkinson's one is fantastic. So that's one of those where don't be afraid. Links below if it's something that you want to throw a few bucks at. BS stuff aside with Farby's got it. It's terrible. And,
Right.
It's just one of those things that maybe there's some football stuff related to it. Genetics has a ton to do with it. So it's one of those things that it could be in the forecast for anybody.
Right.
You just don't know.
Right.
So
Look at
No,
your parents.
it's crazy stuff,
If your
but-
parents suffered from it, then chances are you might be getting
it's
it
real
too.
good chance. Real good chance. But yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It's super sad. Were you guys Schwann delivery family households?
Yes, growing up, absolutely.
Were you? Well, guess
No,
what?
It's too expensive.
They're shutting down at the end of the year. No more
Saw
home
that. It's
deliveries.
crazy. The Schwann
That's a
brand.
really
Sure.
interesting model, especially when you can pretty much put your credit card anywhere and stuff shows up on your automatically, that kind of thing.
Not in the rural areas though.
Oh, that's a good point. That's
You don't get Grubhub out by my house. I mean, you
Oh,
probably
I'm sorry. What I
could-
remember, what I was thinking of is you could go Factor 75 or all these different places that will do meal deliveries, not hot meal deliveries, like like Grubhub, but you can like go into Amazon. You can buy meal kits and stuff and have them delivered with dry ice to your doorstep.
Amazon will probably still do it.
But Schwann's, that was
Yeah.
hey, that is a icon of Americana. That's that's Americana right there.
There's so many of those food delivery places now that you can get
Just
a
get
membership to, and food's just showing up on your porch.
Right.
every other day.
That's why I should have said membership sites. You're right.
Yeah,
But it's always like, oh, the Schwann man is here. The Schwann's man is here.
Kind of
it's so
iconic.
expensive though.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't bought from a while. I do remember there was an ice cream bar that I had some friends. They got it all the time. Schwann's man.
Yeah, the Schwann's.
Schwann's man
Schwann's.
was there a couple times a week, and there were these ice cream bars. And as soon as I saw the Schwann's story last night, I was laying in bed catching up on some news. I could almost taste it. Like, oh my God, what was that thing? Can't remember what it was. Looked on the site. I didn't see any ice cream bars that
Yummy.
brought back the memories, but it's like, oh, I remember.
Now I have a taste for that peanut butter chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, you like that?
I loved it.
I made it again, but different peanut butter, and I made them like cake balls.
Like little
and it's just
small-
easier to eat.
Yeah.
What
It was
is this?
you had to let it thaw
Yeah,
a
'cause it was-
little bit, but it's so good.
What did I miss out on? I missed out on something.
Yeah, I made her some treats for because I missed her birthday. So I mixed up some peanut butter and some Greek yogurt and honey, and you mix it up and you made like I made them in the shape of kind of like dilly bars.
Sure.
And then you dip it in chocolate.
Oh.
They are very good. The way I made them, I don't know. I didn't really like the way I made them. They were delicious, so I made them cake pops just so it wasn't so messy.
But it
'cause the
was
chocolate would
creamy.
flake off.
It was just
yummo.
I don't know. It was
Cake pops are good because they're just like one done. It's like you don't have to like let it melt or
One bite.
one bite.
One
Everybody
bite.
knows the rules.
I
One
call
bite.
those bloop bloops. It's like bloop, bloop.
That's what Madeline
Bloop
or Emma
bloops.
loves them. Emma loves
Bloop
cake
bloop.
pops. She's a cake pop fan. Whenever we had good like little milestones, like she got a part in a play, she'll get cake. She likes cake pops.
It's cake
It's
pop.
funny. I can remember a world before cake pops.
Oh,
There used to be a world where we didn't have cake pops, and then all of a sudden one day, there's
Cake
cake
pops.
pops,
Cake pops.
and they're everywhere,
They are.
and they are fantastic.
See, but my problem with cake pops is I like cake. I don't love frosting.
oh, got it.
So I like cake. Like
You just want to go right to the.
if you
so
give me
Amanda
birthday
Field's
cake,
you have to cut the top off, don't you?
I flip it upside down and I eat
Oh.
it from the bottom. So I get just like maybe a little bit of
So you
frosting.
disrespect the wedding cake and you tip it upside down and you.
Yeah.
Not all frostings, right? You're talking about like the
Like
chalky.
yeah. Oh, cream cheese frosting. Give me a gallon of that.
Oh yeah, sit down on the floor. Just
Yeah, I love
with the
cream
big
cheese
scoop,
frosting.
the whipped cream frosting from Festival.
The whipped
I
cream
would
frosting
bathe in
is
it if I could.
I
I would. I'm not kidding. You give me I will jump in there and eat my way out.
oh
Yeah.
Would you really? Because I will make some.
I
and
love
will make-
Manderfields.
I will buy a bathtub.
I'll do it. I'm in. I
We'll
got
see
it.
Be
Chris.
like-
We'll see Chris Carson in the tub here.
So good.
in all the whipped cream. All right.
Leave me
Officials
alone.
at Culver's announced that they are bringing back a popular burger, and it's the curd burger. Did
Oh.
you guys ever have it?
I have not
It's a
had it.
big giant curd on there.
I have not. My daughter used to be the manager of the Grand Shoot Culvers and Little Shoot Culvers, and when they would do it, she'd go, "Dad, do you want one?" And I would like start my way, then she'd come, "Oh, Dad, we're all sold out.
Oh,
We're all sold
for
out."
the curd burgers?
Yeah, because they would go so quick.
Yeah, I
So-
guess they're super popular, so they're just bringing it. They're bringing it back again.
So it's going to be a menu item.
It is going to be a menu
nice.
item.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not just
Healthiest
a curd burger
fast food in Wisconsin.
I don't know. Once they add a big old cheese
Yeah,
curd
that's
to the
probably
top.
gonna knock things. That's probably why they did it. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we're the healthiest right
Yeah.
now.
That's
We've
gonna
got
bi-
a little
That's
wiggle
going to
room.
bind you up for a week.
Let's
I had a
bring
curd
that
burger.
back.
Curd burger.
Let's bring the curd burger
Let's bring
back.
the curd burger. That's a great name, though. A curd burger.
People
For
go
sure.
nuts for that stuff. I remember the lines and holy Toledo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the McRib at McDonald's. Back for a limited time.
McGrizzle.
I've eaten a few McRib in my day.
I've
Have
never
ya?
had- I don't think I've ever
I
had
used to
one.
get two of them and smash them, and then make it like a double.
Oh,
'Cause you flatten
double
them out a little bit,
McRib.
Put them together. Yeah,
A little pickle and some
Oh.
onion on there.
ton of pickle. It's like a whole layer of pickle in the middle of there. Yeah, absolutely. That's
Oh
you
my
can't be
gosh.
too good to yourself. The McRib.
McRib.
Ooh.
I mean,
Bellevue,
it was such a deal for less than $5. You know, back when I was doing that.
2 for
$5
$5.
each. Yeah. Mhm.
2 McRibs for
Two
$5.
McRibs.
Mm,
Mhm.
Yeah.
can't be too good to yourself.
God,
Sorry,
we're
go
all
ahead.
we're all hungry now. Bellevue man was on The Price is Right, and he won a trip, so that's kind of fun.
Congratulations.
You know, I always wanted to be on The Price is Right.
Come
I-
on down.
I just want to spin that wheel. Like, I wonder how heavy it really is.
I bet it's
Oh, I bet
heavy.
it's super heavy.
You think so?
I mean, I've seen it pick people up off the floor. You know, like
Right?
little when they get
It'd
it
be
going
fun to
and it
meet
like
Drew
lifts them
Carey.
off the ground.
I would love to meet Drew
It's gotta
Carey.
be.
Would you?
Yes. Did you ever see? There's a Netflix documentary about a guy who basically built an Excel spreadsheet of all the prizes that were on The Price is Right, and he memorized the prices, and because they had a system and they would bring the same prizes back, and then he got called up on stage and he won because he memorized all the pricing.
Good for him.
Yep, he gamed a system. It was pretty great. I don't remember what it's called,
See
but
that.
good movie, very good movie.
Yep.
Interesting. Kleenex, which is local brand, is celebrating 100 years.
100 years of
And
tissues.
they gave away they donated to the children's museum, and they gave away, I think, was it 10,000 boxes of Kleenexes to local schools.
That is fantastic.
I know, isn't
Well,
it?
thank you, Kimberly, Mr. Kimberly, and Mr. Clark.
So
That's
my
fantastic company.
stepdad works at KC, and so they get a big they like every year for Christmas they get a bunch of paper products. So I don't think I've bought Kleenex in years.
Probably not.
I have a whole I still have a closet full of Kleenex
That's true.
boxes.
You know when you go to people who work at Kimberly Clark because they have all the paper.
It is
stocked.
nice. And I feel like everybody knows somebody that works either at Kimberly Clark or one of the paper mills that we have somewhere around here.
Sure.
But we all know somebody, and we've all gotten
paper
plates,
products.
some tissues. Oh yeah,
Just
we
like
got a
when
few
I
of
was
them.
growing up, I grew up in Eastman Kodak Town, so everybody got film and everybody got free processing
Sure.
until the dark day they said no more free processing, because we used to take pictures with reckless abandonment. We even had a refrigerator in the basement to store all the film that we were gotten for free, bags and bags and bags of free film, and we used to give it to our next door neighbor, and 2 days later they'd show back up. What do you mean you got to pay $15 for this now? Wait a minute, I don't want to take this many pictures anymore.
Right.
But yeah, so it's exactly kind of a very, you live in a town where we live in a KC town, and
God,
same
that's just
growing up,
crazy to
Or
think.
we get the inside of the loop on like when they'll have like little events. They'll put a tent out in their parking lot, like all the overrun stuff or whatever. You come out $5, you get 8 cases or whatever. You get the
just like
employees and
Ripon.
friends,
Go to Ripon,
friends
get
and
some
family
Ripon good
kind of
cookies.
thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
fantastic.
That was really good.
Yeah.
So did you hear that Visa is getting sued with an antitrust? The government is suing Visa for an antitrust lawsuit.
I don't know really what that. I
what
kind
does
of know
this
what that
mean?
means, but I don't know what it really means.
Well, they're talking about saying that basically they're dominating the payment processing. And, that's why you see so many places wanting like cash or,
Right.
they're upcharging. It's because of the payment processing fees.
Yeah, you can't go to any restaurant without a 3 or 4% upcharge when you use your debit card or credit card.
Right. And so the government is actually going after Visa for it. So we'll see what happens with that.
Interesting.
Yeah, right. It's very it's the legal battle has caused a lot of issues with Visa, and their stock went down, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's a $1 billion
with it.
company.
But they call it exchange income, that even on debit cards for banks, they make a lot of money off of that.
Yes, they do.
So that's why, a lot of your banks and credit unions that are issuing your debit cards, they want you to swipe. And that's why they give you things like reward checkings, or, you earn cash back, or you do this. It's because of that, all that money that they make from the merchant.
It's just a big money game.
It is
Huge
a money game. It's huge. And it's a big expense for some. It's a huge expense for some businesses out there. So they either have to build it into their pricing model or turn around and charge on
Correct.
it.
Pass it on.
So the government's taking that on, which I think is pretty crazy. So are either one of you guys chess players?
I have played chess. I don't know if I'm any good at it.
Are you good at chess?
No, I've played it, but
I used to be obsessed with chess like a couple of years ago. I used to play like all the time, but there's now an AI powered chess grandmaster that a 3-year-old beat the algorithm.
Oh.
A 3-year-old did an unprecedented move that ended up beating the algorithm. That was with the AI piece and ended up winning. I love seeing these little, because I've played chess and I
Sure.
will miss the stupidest, most obvious moves. And then sometimes you watch these little kids come in, they learn just the basics and they're
Right.
like, doing their thing.
Mhm.
I
Oh my gosh,
overthink.
well, it's hilarious. Well, it just goes to show you that AI isn't the smartest.
Right? Isn't that great?
Well,
Right.
I mean, now as a learning experience, that's never going to happen again. You got one
Right.
chance at you got one chance.
Right. You beat it once. That won't happen again.
Right.
Yep.
So I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. So I'm gonna share some stuff
A lot
with
of
you guys.
rabbit holes we've been.
There's
All
a
of
lot.
us.
Which
one did you go down, Care Bear?
Care Bear. Well, with all the P. Diddy talk, they're talking about his net worth. And
Mhm.
I just started to become curious on other people's net worth because they kind of put
Ooh,
that out there. So
sure.
I have some for you guys that I wanted to share that I thought was really interesting. So who do you think is worth more, Jerry Seinfeld or Tom Cruise?
Jerry
Jerry.
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Because of the reruns. That's what I think. I don't know.
I
That's
would
true.
say Jerry.
Jerry. So Jerry Seinfeld is worth $950 million.
Ay caramba.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like that's double what P. Diddy's worth. And he's a good dude, right? Tom Cruise is worth $600 million. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James.
Ooh.
Michael.
I think
Michael.
Michael because of the residual in the shoes,
Yeah.
because you got a
Yeah.
cut of every shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$3.5 billion is Michael Jordan.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Smart
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
That guy's smart.
Extremely smart.
So
That
he has
movie
smart
was great. Did
team.
you see the movie?
Smart.
What is it? With Ben Affleck?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it called? I can't remember.
Something
now.
air. Something.
Oh, air.
It
Yeah.
was just amazing how Michael Jordan's mom negotiated that deal. So well done.
Yeah.
So well executed.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Michael Jordan. Very
Right.
smart. Very smart.
LeBron
Well,
James.
he made Charles Barkley a ton of money too, because the two of them went in to Nike at the same time, and Jordan told Charles, because they were going to offer him like, I don't know, a few $1 million or something like that, and Jordan's like, no, listen, take less, just ask for $1 million, but then ask for 10% on whatever, and he took that route, and it like
That's the residual end is
that crushed it.
we're learning that.
It's so crazy.
So I'm gonna do that on my next shoe deal.
on your next
Right. Oh
video?
yeah, the Toms
with
Wait,
the
no.
Chris's. The
Crocs.
The sup bras. The dollar store. I can't afford Hey Dudes. So I went to the dollar store and got some sup bra.
Sup bras.
I thought that was so funny.
Till it rains and they fall apart.
Right. Until you're walking and it falls off. Okay. Dr. Dre versus Eminem.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Eminem.
Eminem's worth more?
Yeah.
Nope. Dr. Dre is worth $850 million because of his Beats deal.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Dre
Yes.
Beats
with Apple. He
Yeah.
sold it to Apple. Ooh.
Yeah, and then Eminem's worth $250 million. Side note, Snoop Dogg is worth $140 million. So
Good for those.
just kind of
guys.
give you
Good for
like
them.
that whole like Death Row Records.
So
Okay.
we should have done more rap albums, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I was like, Snoop, you're worth $140 million, which is not chump change, but you're still, and he's everywhere right now. I mean,
He is
he is-
everywhere. He's on a show now. Isn't he on the Masked Singer? Is it
no,
not
he's
Masked-
on The Voice.
Oh, The Voice.
The Voice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he is literally everywhere.
His management team is working hard.
They are. He is relevant right now. So
Good for him.
Without making music. Okay, Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos.
I'm gonna
Elon.
say Jeff.
Elon.
No, Elon.
Elon.
Right, funny. He's about to be the first trillionaire.
Well, he's worth $250 billion.
Holy.
A few bucks.
250 billion, and Jeff is worth 160.
So he's worth it. They're worth to combine. They're worth like the gross national product of some
Right.
countries.
Yes.
Well, just put it into perspective. So Elon Musk is worth $250 billion and Michael Jordan is worth 3.5. Like that's a huge swing. Like we're talking billions.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
A
money.
lot of scratch.
Right? Okay. Oprah versus Rihanna.
I think Oprah.
Yeah.
Oprah's she's got a bigger
Yeah, Oprah's worth
Yeah.
3.5 billion. Rihanna's worth 1.7 billion because of her makeup line.
Holy cow!
I know.
Makeup like Kylie Jenner, doesn't Kylie Jenner a
Kylie
billionaire
Jenner,
because of
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
we didn't get into the makeup.
Well, yeah.
We've got time. We've got
Taylor
I've got
Swift versus Kylie Jenner.
Kylie because of the makeup line.
It's pretty close though. So
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is worth 850 million, and Kylie's worth 750.
My heavens to
Isn't that
murgatroyd.
crazy?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
I
We're
know.
talking about so much money. I can't even put
J.K.
But Taylor's
Rowling.
going to be over the $1 billion mark by the end of the year.
you
Oh,
can't
she
Almost
spend $1
everything.
billion.
I
You
could.
can't. No, I mean, really, if you think if you spend
I could.
like $1 million a day, she's making more in interest per day. She can't spend it all that quickly.
So Elon could, yeah, it's crazy.
It
The
is.
amount of money is crazy. Like, just to put it in perspective, let's say $100 million. Okay, let's go. Let's go 100 billion. Or which is how much is Bezos or those guys worth?
So Jeff is worth 160 billion.
Okay, so
Elon's
160
250 billion.
Let's spend Jeff's money. We could buy. Let's see. Let's just put it.
Barbados.
What are we
and
buying?
Hilton
We
International.
could buy 11 Boeing 747s,
Wow.
10 cruise ships, 4 NBA teams, 2 skyscrapers. We can make a movie and get a couple Mona Lisas and still have like $4 billion.
I want to make a movie.
What NBA team would you buy?
The Bucks.
Just make a
Oh.
new one. Make a new one.
No, I just want Giannis.
So if we bought the Bucks, would we be able to? Could we come and get like courtside seats?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you bought, would you
Right.
you hook a brother up?
Hook a brother
on.
up. Yeah.
Like permanent. Can
Yeah.
we get like cushy seats?
Yeah.
Recliners.
We'll put like recliners, like it'll be bougie.
That'd be
Or maybe we're even in the
fantastic.
box seats where they have like the food. And
No,
the
that's so
sodas.
fun up there. I don't like box seats.
I don't either.
I think
A lot
it's
of hype
boring.
around those, and you know what? I went to one, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I feel like I'm removed from the party.
I went to one at the Bucks or at the Brewers, and it was totally fun.
well, the Brewers would be fine because they don't like baseball. But I mean, I've only been at the Packer game, and I was like, oh, look at all of those people down there having so much fun, and I'm in here being quiet. But
Oh,
I'm
you were in a
warm.
box at the Packer game.
Yeah, but I'm warm and well fed.
That's
And the
exactly
bathroom's
right.
there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
there's
exact-
that. It's a trade.
But I'm like, oh, but they're having so much fun, and it's quiet here, and it's like, you know, a
But I
play-
don't have to wait in line for my water or my soda, and I don't have to wait in line to go potty.
yeah. I'm like, oh,
You're the
there's
only one
just-
in the room doing the wave.
You're like, whoa.
It went by, guys.
Jump around.
Yeah, it's like, okay, my last one is J.K. Rowling versus Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, I'm
JK.
thinking J.K. Rowling because of the rights of the
Yeah.
books. That's what
Well,
I'm thinking.
$1 billion versus, but Ellen is worth 500 million.
Good for her.
I mean,
Good for these
that's-
people.
That's a lot of money.
Ellen, but she's not a good person.
But think about it. Ellen DeGeneres is worth more than Snoop Dogg by several times.
Well, we also have to think about, Snoop's had music, but I know those music contracts are brutal.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
really
get it.
record
brutal.
labels really put the screws
Yeah,
to 'em.
I think that's why Dr. Dre is so rich.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he started that
Because he
Beats
started-
line and he sold it to Apple for.
Yeah, but
Right.
he also discovered, Eminem and Snoop Dogg. He's
That's why Snoop
he's
bought Death Row.
yeah.
So that he had the say in it. He was done dealing with the suits.
I need to.
Right.
I need to form a company called Death Row. Can I have a? Can you? There's Death Row
Oh my-
Records. Can I have like Death Row
Media.
Cake Pops?
Death Row Cake Pop.
Yes, that's it.
What is the
We'll get-
liquid death water? The canned water.
They had that
Yeah,
at
which
Mile of
was-
Music, and it was actually really good.
I think it's
tried-
good. It's just really overpriced.
Yeah, I still think like the marketing behind it was just
Brilliant.
not really.
You don't think
Really?
so?
I didn't think so.
Death to your
do,
thirst.
Dude, for the longest time,
Kill
I
your
thought it was an
thirst?
energy drink.
Kill your thirst.
No, thought 100%. I'm like, this is just an energy drink. What's everybody so excited about? No, it's water. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Water? Really?
I was at the Post Malone concert at Alpine Valley. And have you ever been to Alpine Valley?
I've not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that big hill that you have to walk up?
Mhm.
So it was at the end of the concert, and we're walking up that big hill, and I just needed water. So I got a liquid death. And it was the best water I ever had in my life.
Hmm.
I think I paid $9 for it, but
Good
So
Lord.
it should have been. But yeah, it was fabulous.
I've never
So
been to a Post Malone show. I'm sure that was fantastic.
it was fantastic.
You've never been to Alpine, huh?
No, never been to Alpine Valley. Never been to
There.
Post Malone.
That was my first concert.
My
Jimmy
first
Buffett.
concert was there too.
Jimmy
What did you
Buffett.
see?
New Kids on the Block.
Okay, you saw New Kids on the Block. What was your first concert?
Jimmy Buffett.
Dude,
At
my
Alpine Valley.
first concert was Thomas Dolby.
I don't even know who that is.
Are you
80s.
making that up? Who's Thomas Dolby?
Is that
Is it
your-
you?
Is it you?
Do you have a?
No,
Thomas
there's- no.
Dobie, like Dobie the
He had a
elf.
song. No, he had a
Were
song
you a
called
house
"Blinded
elf?
Me by Science." You got to Google it. He's
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
I know that
song.
song.
It was at Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. My buddy Brett got
Brett
free
Favre?
tickets. Not Brett Favre.
Oh.
Brett Bacher.
Hmm.
Tickets.
Interesting.
Thomas Dolby and then Beach Boys #2. One of my first date to the Beach Boys concert. That was a waste of money.
Waste of money.
What, the concert or the date?
She was nice, but that was it. You know, you're just 16 years old and you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing. And it was a lot of money to spend on a concert on a date because you're not able to interact on the date. You're not able to talk.
You could spoon her.
What? What? We're not talking ice cream here. We're talking a concert.
You could dance.
I'm putting this.
Can we get into events? Let's discuss events
It-
before we get into.
I want to
Tommy's
talk
love
about
life.
Tommy's. Because we could have a
Tommy's
whole
love
show.
life.
I don't know. I
Oh my
had
gosh, I need
dinner.
to lay down on a couch.
I'll
and
tell
hear-
you what. I had dinner with Tommy and his wife, and she told some stories.
Oh,
but
she's a good old storyteller.
Tommy's a dog.
We love Becky.
What now?
Tommy's a
Wait a minute,
dog.
what? Hey, it's time for events. Let's do events. Events
All
are
right,
so cool.
scratch
Events are
events.
so great. Let's do
I was gonna
events.
throw
That's
this
so
in
much
your
better.
note.
We're talking about Tommy.
Do we have her number? Can we get her
Yeah,
on the phone?
555-1212. Call it Becky.
8675309.
Hey, baby.
Uh,
Want a hot dog to go with that shake?
my goodness.
Oh my god, that's funny.
You never heard that before?
Tommy's got.
Are you catching this craziness right now? Thanks for joining us here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com, talking about Tommy's love life.
This is out of control.
This
Out of
morning.
control. My
No.
first date at Thomas Dolby and went with Heather to go see.
No, we were
Beach
kidding,
Boys.
Tommy. We really don't care. I want to
No.
talk about events.
Events. Let's go events. To the event gal.
We'll do a special show tomorrow where it's just all Tommy and his love life.
We're gonna
we'll
get
make
a
special
timeline.
event.
A timeline.
The rest of us will be drinking.
He's sweating.
You're gonna bring them all back. Hi, my name is Tracy.
Was that her name, Tracy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Becky does not like Tracy. I learned that in the first half hour I met her.
Are we talking events yet?
Yes, events.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's so funny. Okay, events. Tomorrow there is 80s and 90s trivia at the Stone Arch Brew Pub. We've got flannels and old fashions.
Oh, yes.
I don't really like either, to be honest.
It looks good on you.
I don't know. So flannels and old fashions. We've got the Urban Market grand opening,
Nice.
and Tommy's trying to convince us to go to License to
You don't
Cruise
have to
on
go if you don't
on
want. That's perfectly
Friday.
fine.
Why do you like License to Cruise?
I just like going down and kind of honestly, I enjoy. I'll go by myself. I'll go to dinner with my bride, or I'll go down and we'll do a late dinner. But I just like kind of just like soaking it in, just going, seeing some cars. You bump into some people. Hey, how's it going? You get some steps in. You
Mhm.
get. I think it's a fun community event. I really do. Then at 9:00, everyone burns rubber on the way out, and then you.
Can you do that again, please?
Do you want it?
Yeah.
There it is. Get
There
that
it
recorded.
goes.
Bring that back.
And then of course we've got Oktoberfest on Saturday, and then we've got the Vikings coming to town. You know, I was curious about this. Do you think the Vikings will stay at the Paper Valley with Oktoberfest going on?
They probably already booked. It's probably already booked. So the answer is yes.
So I
Because
just,
would imagine
because
so.
the Paper Valley has the contract, the NFL, or they did have the NFL contract.
right. I
So
just
they-
didn't know with
It's such a dumpy hotel. It's not such a good representation. They should say like Copperleaf or someplace fun.
I
'Cause
agree.
I think that
Well, actually, but it's been redone in the
I've
inside.
stayed there when it was redone, and it wasn't that great. I mean, I think it's a C-level hotel at best, to be honest with you.
Ooh,
I don't know.
savage.
Well, I've stayed at lots of hotels with my bride because we'll go every 90 days. We'll go different places, and I have lots of Hilton points, and we stayed there once, and it wasn't good. We got woken up at like 6:30 in the morning to do construction. The room wasn't anything special. Just wasn't it. It wasn't Hilton quality, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know if there's any NFL team out there that's worthy of anything more other than the Packers. I think we should get them a Motel 6. And if they're lucky, the lights will be on.
Yeah,
The Motel 6 right down here at the corner with,
that one.
the one at the
Let's
corner.
it's
put
not
them
the
in that
Motel
one.
6 anymore.
Whatever.
It's like the Economy Lodge or something like that.
That's not
Let's just
good.
call it
That-
sketchy.
way sketch.
It's
Talk
sketch.
about sketch comedy. Holy cow, that takes
Yeah.
no.
You couldn't pay me.
We're gonna pay you $1,000 a night to stay in that hotel. How many nights you stay in?
None.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't do it for $1,000 a night. $10,000 a night.
If I can, if I'm packing a pistol and
You can pack. You can
Yeah,
pack as
if
much
I'm-
heat. You
if
can
I'm
bring as
packing
much heat as
heat
you
and-
want.
yeah.
And
then I'll do it.
and a
right.
body condoms because you probably just walk in there and get cooties
yeah,
and,
you gotta-
and
you
all
gotta
sorts of
bed bugs.
parasites.
Coat yourself in
and-
a urethane
Nasty.
shell.
right.
Ooh, bed bugs.
Ew.
No, I'm out.
Yeah.
Not
I don't even want
interested.
to talk about it anymore. I'm getting itchy.
What other events have you got?
I'm getting itchy.
It's just gross. Check out newlivingnow.com and our events page. We will hook you up to everything and anything that's happening in Northeast Wisconsin right on our page. So go and check it out and find some things to do.
Very cool. Thank you very much. I thought this
Carrie.
was super cool. I wanted to put this up and share this with you. Look at this. AI has got some really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
my
I've seen this.
Look at that.
They're now versus then. Like, how cool is that?
Keanu
Reeves. What a great.
AI is
Reeves.
so cool sometimes, man. It's scary, but like when he does stuff like this, it's It's
Leo.
nuts.
Did you see that Billy Joel song, the new Billy Joel music video, where they used AI to take him all the way back to his 42nd Street days? And so he's playing piano, but you see the young Billy Joel playing piano to the new song. It's spectacular, absolutely spectacular. I don't know what the name of the song is, but the music video is well worth the watch. Well worth the watch.
Very cool.
Yeah, to check it out.
Very cool.
AI in action. Phew, we didn't talk about my love life anymore. Phew, we passed right by that. Good
We
thing.
still have some time left.
Yeah, we got a few moments. Did you? No, that's all right.
Nothing bringing up. Nothing worth
So
bringing up.
fall is definitely here now, full swing. The colors are rolling. Do you guys have any places? Are you fall color type people? Do you go out of your way to go someplace to?
It's fun
see
to drive
some-
up to Door County with this.
I've never been up to Door County in the fall.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know that. Well, yeah, I think I have, but I don't remember it being very pretty. So I don't. Wausau and like the central
yeah.
Wisconsin
The
area.
rolling hills. Oh, that would be awesome.
We would go up north and go to the lake and
What lake do you go to?
Pickerel Lake. So it was always nice up there. My dad, when he was up in Rylander, like that drive up to Rylander is really pretty.
Very picturesque.
Here's a few places across Wisconsin. I found this nice little video showing off some places that. It's going to be
So pretty.
I'm
fantastic.
sad. I don't want the colors to be here. I want it. I'm sad because when I go for my walk in the morning, it's starting to get dark, and I have to wear my
Your
little
head-
flashers. my
Do
little
you need
beacon.
headlights for your Crocs?
I do not need
Oh,
headlights
well, if
for
you
my
do, let
Crocs.
me know.
Thank
You
you,
can
though.
borrow
Thank
some.
you. I appreciate. You are such
I know.
a giver.
I
Because they have those, Tommy.
Yeah, just so you know.
They do have them.
Do you know what I think the best way to see the fall colors would be?
Yeah,
Balloon.
She said
In a hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Up and away.
I'm just saying it'd probably be fantastic.
You're right. You're
I'm
absolutely
not
correct.
wrong.
You're no.
something popped up on my feed yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was the day before, and it had something to do with hot air balloons. And I was like,
Did you think of me?
I did for a hot second. I'm like, no, I'm not going to send this to her. Just ignore it. But yeah, it was all about a hot air
How
balloon.
much is a
how you
balloon
buy
ride? How
one,
much does
and
it cost?
$10,000. She
To
looked
buy
into it.
one?
No, how much
Oh.
for a balloon ride?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what it was. It was a balloon ride where the guys crashed it.
Oh,
It was a big, like long basket that it was in. Normally they're square. This thing was long and rectangle shaped. And this guy comes bringing this thing in, and he sits it down and it's dragging across the ground, and then it just tips over, and like the 10 people inside fall out.
But they survived.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
what it was.
They
They
survived.
oh, they did. Yeah, it wasn't anything.
They didn't
you
hit
know
like a
what?
leopard ripper.
I think my obsession for hot air balloons came from The Wizard of Oz at the very end.
Oh yeah.
I think that might be where it
What
came
about
from.
Wicked? Do we want to go see the movie Wicked?
I do.
I can see it.
Do you know what? I just started watching The Penguin.
Oh,
The-
that
What do you
does look
think?
good.
Oh,
That
I
looks
think
really
it's well, I actually turned it off because I think Jeremy would be mad if I watched it without him.
Oh,
So
Yeah, Colin Farrell is like
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was him.
I didn't know it was him either. And it was weird because I was like, what? Oh, yeah. Wow. It was just, but I love when they make these like offshoots of, something that
Right.
is really familiar and they just get really deep into the character development and
fun
the
is that?
stories. So
Mhm.
the only thing that I'm mad about is they release it every week. So I
Oh,
might
I
wait.
hate when the studios think smarter than me and you can't binge watch it.
I know I'm just such a binge watcher, and I'm like, if I have to wait a whole week, I'm gonna
Just
forget what
release it
happened.
already. I'm waiting for more Yellowstone. The final season of Yellowstone, they broke into 2 parts. Come on, November 12th. Come on.
Wow.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Really? Over the Yellowstone. Kevin's not in that anymore, is he?
No, he's not.
He
But I'm a
isn't?
big Beth fan. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
What happened to him?
He just
walked.
didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, he says I'm done with
Well,
it.
he did that whole Horizon, the 2-part movie that he's been producing. It was a big flop.
Oh,
Mm, maybe.
He should have just stuck to Yellowstone.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a few other things in the mix though.
Probably.
But I was watching the makeup and there's a little documentary on the Penguin, and one of the head dudes, like first day on set after Colin had his makeup on, the dude was having him kicked off because didn't know it was Colin. Like, who's this guy in here and why is he here? We need to get him in here, get security in here and get him out of here.
they didn't
Like,
realize.
dude, that's the Penguin. That's Colin Farrell.
Oh my gosh.
The guy's like, I had no idea. Thought he was just some random hobo that came in off the street looking all rough, and it was Colin.
That's awesome.
That was super cool. But
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see with that.
Right.
What rolls out of that.
look at that. We're running out of time already, folks.
Oh my gosh. What a
Look at
great
my little
show. Well, thank
folks
you.
that joined us. Ashleen, Pam, Lisa, and Rosie hanging out with us today. And just to send us off on something super cute. Look at this.
Honey bun sugar plum, pumpy
I want a baby.
You're my sweetie pie.
Look at its nose. Look at its
You're
little
my
nose.
honey bun sugar plum, pumpy
Cute little cow.
You're my sweetie.
So tasty.
So cute. All
Oh,
warm and fuzzy there. to
I saw
send you off.
2 different people walking puppies yesterday, and I almost jumped out of my car just to pet them.
You
They're
have a
so
warm
cute.
spot in your heart for puppies.
I love dogs. I just like dogs. Period.
Right.
Mhm.
They're good.
Mhm.
Till they poop. Then you gotta
You
deal
gotta
with
walk
that.
them.
Then it's no good. Oh, stepped in a fur ball this morning. A cat.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we gotta go. I gotta go
Stepped in
potty.
one of
Let's
those.
wrap
I
it.
put
We
that on
gotta
my
go.
notes here. I wanted to make
Let's not
mention
talk
that. You ever
about
done that?
fur What?
You have a cat?
No,
Oh.
absolutely not. Cats are
You
disgusting.
don't have cats, do you?
I know.
They throw up fur balls every now and again.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
She's good. She doesn't normally do it because I give her food that
Your cat's really
takes-
pretty.
Yes, she is beautiful.
She's a
I
beautiful
love
cat.
cats
Disease.
purring, but I'm allergic to cats, so they just don't have any.
Oh,
spots.
are you?
Same.
You get hives and
No, just sniffly and
Yeah,
teary
I'll
and
sneeze.
congestion.
Yeah.
Some people get like bad. Like, if I walk into my house and one of my buddies is really bad. I had no idea. I'm like, here, dude, just take a couple Benadryl or whatever. He's like, that's not gonna work, man. He was in my house for 2 minutes. You see his cheeks start puffing up
Yeah,
and getting
the
red
dander,
and
the dander.
breathing heavier. I'm like, my God,
Need to vacuum more.
get out. You need to send
Jeremy.
Jeremy over.
Okay, we got to wrap it, or I got to hit the potty here. So we got to wrap it. I'm doing the.
So let's keep this rolling then,
Okay, you
Gary.
keep it
Let's
rolling. I
let
gotta
him
go.
do the dance.
Okay, so
oh, he's
Tommy's-
actually leaving. He's
Just as a joke. Mother Nature calls. We got to answer.
Did that just happen?
that just happened. Tommy just left us. And then it's just the two of us. Oh my
sure.
God.
I
that
guess
guy.
we should probably wrap this
Yes,
up.
it's time to go. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here this morning with New Living Now, and we appreciate it so much. We really do. Fun little place here for us to do our thing and then showcase local professionals, which is really what the site's all about. If you need a professional, check out the referred professionals section on the website, from roofers to chiropractors to the guy that hangs up Christmas lights and then takes them down and then stores them for you. Perfect for this time of year. All at newlivingnow.com. Thanks for hanging, Care.
Yeah, you do.
Tommy. Oh, he's gone.
Bye, Tom.
Do we wait?
No.
Wait, we don't want to wait. No, we're not waiting.
No, we're not.
You guys have yourselves a great day. We'll talk to you real soon. See ya.